6, 7 different things that Richard talked about when you're talking about transportation and those kinds of things. But the plan does talk about, okay, what can we as a community do for collaboration? For instance, in the Parks and Recreation section, it talks about, we don't have as much park space, just raw park land, as what you would think of for a community our size. So it talks about what can we do perhaps to partner with other institutions, like the schools, like UT Tyler, like some of the universities, to provide green space that can serve those students, but also can serve the community at large. But it does also address things like, what can we do to look at a four-year university for our community, a four-year public university? It talks about that. But again, because it's not one of those core issues, it doesn't have probably quite as high a priority to specifically our comprehensive plan, but it still challenges us as a community, challenges the leadership to say, okay, what do we do about those educational issues? And one last thing on that, and this is something that Kimberly and I talked about quite a bit, is the economic development plan. It's all about jobs. And when you're talking about jobs, it's all about having people that are trained and able to step in and do that. So you still have that education side within, especially that economic development chapter, when you're talking about moving our whole community workforce forward and being prepared for the future. So that is addressed, just not as directly as streets.
Okay, that pretty much takes us a little bit past our time tonight. Assume that all the speakers, thank you very much for your time here and all the answers. There'll be can you mill around out here in the back? If you have questions, you can kind of get with them out there. If you have a really pressing question, kind of like the driveway back there, you make sure you stand by the door because they have to get out the door. You definitely can get them out there. So they'll be available out there, whoever can stay. So there is this opportunity to mill with them, talk with them.